I'll tell you one thing that's going to change.
What's that?
The name. It's not going to stop MVB Motors, that's for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, I better get over there later. Show the lads that I'm keeping an eye on the place, eh?
Yeah, well, don't go falling for any sob-stories from our Kevin, you know, about how hard done by he's been and how long it's been since he's had a pay rise.
No danger. That's our pension, that place. Hey, it's a grand feeling, that way, eh? Eh? Being bosses, eh? Come on, give you a lift.
Oh, too good for the bike now, am I? Eh? Now I'm a boss, eh?
Understand? Of course I understand. It's very good of you to put up with me for a couple of days. I know it's not been easy.
Well, it's just that it's hardly been an ideal situation for any of us, really. I'm glad you came, though.
Aye. So am I, love.
Where will you go, then?
Oh, where Sunliners wanted me to go in the first place, a hotel. It was all fixed up. I mean, it was me who told them to put it on hold. You know, making up with you has meant far more to me than any five-star hotel treatment. Even if it has played havoc with me back.
Oh, he even took flaming paper with him.
Well, there's no need to panic. We've got plenty.
Well, he can thank his lucky stars he's fit enough to go to work after the stunt he's pulled. He's lucky he didn't go to work singing soprano.
You're not the only one who wasn't very pleased with what happened yesterday.
You speak for yourself. It livened our lives up, didn't it,
No, all
baby?
that shouting and carrying on, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that horse box, blocking up the street, holding up the traffic. And as for that awful woman with the horse, how anyone could get mixed up with her.
Actually, she reminded me a bit of Angela.
Angela? She was nothing like Angela.
Rita might not have been talking about the woman, Derek.
Well, it's not the sort of behaviour we're prepared to tolerate on this street. You were quite right to chastise your husband.
Come again.
Well, his part in bringing it all about as a member of the syndicate.
What has that got to do with Hope? If my Gary wants a share in a racehorse, that's his own business. I don't give a toss what he does with his own brass. Daft Barnpot's gone and paid for it with our holiday money.
That's the obvious one, anyway, to me. Hey, Jude. Hi. Na 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 na.
Hiya.
Hi. What are you doing here?
On my way to work. I sometimes go this way for a change. Didn't expect to see you, though.
This isn't the quickest way for you.
There's not much in it. So what time are you finishing tonight?
Me?
I'm just asking, like.
When Mr. Barlow gets home.
And what time's that?
I'm not sure. It won't be late, though. Not tonight. Come back this way, dear.
Why?
I just thought if you happen to be passing about 6.
I will be. I am. I do. Not every night, but I will be tonight.
I could meet you if you like.
Great. Where?
Rovers?
Right.
About 6.
I'll be there.
I'll see you later.
I'm not checking up on you. Yeah. I just thought I'd take a look at the Empire, give it a quick once-over. Yeah, you got plenty to get on with then, have you?
Enough.
Ah, well, let's hope it stays that way then, eh?
Yeah. Well, out in particular you wanted to have a look at?
No, I don't want to get in your way, you carry on. But I do intend to take this business seriously. I want to see it working a lot better than when Baldwin had it. I mean, I won't be splashing out profits on big cars like he had. No, that's not my style. I prefer to see that kind of money invested in this place. That way, we'll all be happy, eh? Yeah. Right, carry on.
Right. Can't see him being much of a problem. Early days yet, mate. We'll give him benefit of the doubt. For now.
Here, I see to Mrs. Roberts. You go and put the kettle on.
Why don't you go and put the kettle on?
Just thought it'd give you a break. You've hardly stopped to draw breath since you come in this morning.
Well, am I complaining? That's £7.42, please.
Oh, right. Well, if you ask me, you're doing the right thing, Maureen, love. Keep your mind occupied. Stop you thinking about... Well,
About Reg. Reg, you can say it. I won't collapse into a flood of tears, Audrey.
So you're coming to terms with it, are you?
She might give you that impression, but she can't fool me.
Mother, I'm trying to get on with the rest of my life.
Well, there's more to it than standing behind this counter all day. Going home and coming back again.
It's what I want.
What you want is to get out of an evening.
I'm all right.
Now about me. How do you think I feel when I want to go out?
Nobody's stopping you going out.
But I don't enjoy myself, do I? Knowing that you're at home on your own, I feel I'm letting you down.
Well, you're not.
I even feel guilty when I want to go to my whist drive.
Well, that's nobody's fault but your own, is it?
Perhaps you can make her see sense. Perhaps she'll listen to you.
Your mother's right, you know, love. I mean, it'd do you good to get out a bit more, see some more of your friends.
Audrey, I know you mean well, but I'm quite happy the way I am. And the last thing I need is somebody trying to organise my life.
What? Are we going then or what?
Where?
Racing, Friday.
Of course we're going. We're owners, aren't we? We'll be there to lead it into the winner's enclosure.
You better come good. The money has cost me.
It nearly cost me my life when Jude found out where I got the money from to pay the trainer's bill.
My offer still stands. If anybody wants buying
Right,
out...
you out.
Hey?
Your dinner's on table. If you're not back in 2 minutes, it'll be on your head.
I've just ordered the toaster.
Well, you can just unorder it, can't you? There'll be no more eating out for you till you pay back that holiday money. Every penny.
Oh, Jude.
Now, come on, you two. I hate to see folks fratching, especially when I might be in a position to do something about it.
How?
Well, the way I see it, your share in this horse is what lies at the root of the problem. So I thought, if I could make you an offer to buy you out...
No, thank you, no.
You'll have cash in your hand, no bills.
How much?
No, Jude, no.
Come on, Fred, you can't pull a stunt like that.
You stop out of it.
See, this is between the young lady and myself.
Don't I get a say in this?
No.
Don't do it. Come Friday, you'll get your money back and the rest.
No.
Nothing is certain in this world, Jack.
You were just saying it were a dead cert.
What are you going on about?
It's running again on Friday. If it wins, we'll be quids in.
I mean, if there's no if about it, it won before, didn't it?
It walked it.
It does have a chance, but if you take my advice...
You slimy toad. Do you know what you can do with your money?
That's my girl.
Now.
No, as I was saying.
Gary's toasty. Not paid for.
Yeah, he doesn't want it, he's gone.
God, well, what am I supposed to do with this?
You have to chuck it, won't you?
No, just wait your sweat. There's no point in letting good food go to waste.
£1.80.
You were going to throw it away.
Jack?
Pound.
50 pence.
Come on, Fred, I've got to earn a living.
Oh, you're right.
Aye.
Which reminds me, when was the last time we had a price review on the pies?
Give it him.
Jack, you're a gent. I'll have a pint to spill it down when you're ready.
How are we fixed for an extra couple of hours tonight?
Well, I thought Andy were coming in.
Yeah, well, he's not. He's studying for his exams or something, so we won't be able to rely on him for a bit.
I'm sorry, Vera.
Is he all right for money?
It's not the money.
Well, what is it then? Oh, Curly. Oh, you can soon get round him. You've done it before.
Well, yes, I have, but that don't mean to say you can take advantage of me.
Well, I'm not.
Well, no, you're not, because I'm not going to let you take advantage of my good nature because Andy's let you down. I don't want to work tonight, so I'm not doing. You and Jack, you'll just have to manage.
Oh.
Oh, it's you!
Looks like it.
What do you think you're playing at?
Nothing.
There's a proper place for rubbish like this, you know.
So why do you leave it lying about then?
Are you not going to pick it up?
No, you can have it if you want it.
You cheeky little monkey, you ought to think yourself very lucky you're not my grandson.
I do. Hey, get off that bike!
So what's it like working for an amateur then?
Haven't noticed any difference.
You will.
No. He seems a decent enough fella.
He's happy enough just to let us get on with the job.
Well, he would do. He's not a mechanic, is he?
Well, neither are you, but it didn't stop you having your say.
Because businesses don't run themselves. Only Mr. Brennan and his good lady have yet to find out. So enjoy the honeymoon while it lasts.
Very well. So, how are you getting to this race meeting then? I mean, you'll be wanting a bevy or two, so you'll not want to be driving.
We'll work that out for ourselves.
Friday, I think you said?
That's right.
Yeah, well, you're in luck. It just so happens I've got an executive minibus available on Friday. We could put it through at a good price.
For you or for us?
What, for you, Jack? Just get it in the picture if the press want a photograph of you and Dobbin.
Dobbin?
You wouldn't flaming credit it. Someone's just gone and nicked Josie's bike from our backyard.
No.
Joking. It was there half an hour ago. I went out to bin just now and it's gone.
That's terrible. Do you know you can't turn your back for 5 minutes these days?
No, they'll nick anything that's not nailed down.
I'll nail them down if I get my hands on them. Anyway, keep your eyes skinned, lads.
Well, Mr. Sugden may have seen something, don't miss much.
What's that?
Josie, she's had a bike pinch from Don's yard.
When did that happen?
Well, about half an hour ago. Hey, you haven't seen anyone hanging around that backyard, have you?
Yes. As it happens, I have. Young Jamie. Jamie Armstrong.
Get off me Just fine.
Get lost!
I know you, Nixon. I saw you.
So, what are you going to do about it?
I know who you are. You're not going to get away with it.
If you don't shove off, your own mother won't know who you are.
Hey, Miss Davis just nicked this. Hell, thanks a lot, fat like you were.
Look, if you want to go to Rovers, I can always stand in for half an hour.
Don't want to go to the Rovers, Sally.
Oh, suit yourself. I've no intention of starving myself to death.
Oh, come on, Maud, I'll help you with the door. There you are. Hey, it'd do you good to get out.
It'd do me good to get shut of my mother.
She's very worried about you.
Well, worrying isn't going to help either of us. She never stops going on from the moment I get up in the morning to the moment I go to bed at night.
Well, mothers are like that. My mother would be just the
Oh,
same.
Sally, your mother doesn't live with you.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop her caring, does it? If I had a problem, she'd be over on next train.
Look, I am coming to terms with it, but it won't happen overnight, will it? I won't wake up in the morning and go, oh, Eureka, I've wiped out the past.
Of course not, and nobody expects you to. But don't be too hard on your mother. Her heart is in the right place.
I just grin and bear it, shall I? Well, why not? I can't remember a time when she didn't organise my life, so what's different about this time?
You're still there for each other, aren't you? And you always have been. And the folk round here would be very glad to say that.
Hello, Jamie. What are you doing with that?
I'm bringing it back.
Where from?
Well, this dinner time, the school nicked it from my backyard.
My bike?
Yeah, I chased her and made her dump it.
Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you very much.
Well, I thought it might be worth something.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, you're not offering a reward?
A reward? Ooh, well now, what were you thinking of?
I don't know. It's up to you, but it would have cost you a bit for a new bike.
Well, that's very true. How does £10 sound?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
What's going on there?
Did you know that my bike had been stolen?
Yes, I did. I've been looking everywhere for you.
No, it was Jamie brought it back. I was just wondering what to give him.
Give him?
Well, you know, as a reward. I thought £10.
Oh, did you? Well, I think a thick ear might be nearer the mark. Yeah, since it was him who took it in the first place, so they could bring it back and get a few quid.
I never.
Oh, no. Like you never pulled that puncture scam either, did you?
I never stole it, honest.
Honest? That's a bit rich coming from you. You haven't got much of a track record in that department, have you? Well, you've blown it this time, sunshine.
Tomorrow morning?
You can take time off, can't you?
Oh, come on, Fred. I've got the brewery coming at 11.
We'll be back well before then. Mind you, it'll mean an early rise.
You're all right with that, eh? But don't say that to Vera until I've had a chance to have a word with her.
What's tickling you?
No, I was just relishing the moment when we lead our baby into the winner's enclosure.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right.
It's a pity your Jack isn't as enthusiastic as I am.
Ah, Jack, it's horse, innit? He'd crawl over burning coals to see that run.
About making sure he's in peak condition for race. Take tomorrow morning.
What about it?
Well, I'm going to see it in training. Make sure it's looking good, being treated right, protecting my investment.
8 and hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can I get Jack interested, can I, Eckers? Like he'd sooner stay in his pit for another half hour.
Tomorrow morning, you said?
That's right. It'll only be for a couple of hours. Me, I'd have said you were more than capable of carrying on without him.
And who says I aren't? Hey, you. No arguments, you're going.
You what?
Tomorrow morning to see that horse run. You bought it. Least you can do is take interest.
I'm sorry, Jack. She did ask. Right, I'm off.
Right, Fred.
Now, keep it under your hat.
Hey, what?
Well, tomorrow morning. We don't want the others getting wind of it, especially not Gary. We've had enough earache from his wife without him skiving off work and all.
Correct. See you, Fred, lad.
See ya.
But you've got a job.
Yeah, part-time in a shop. I need to feel I'm doing something with my life. I need to get out and about a bit more, meet different people.
Yeah, well, I suppose temping will do that for you.
And it'll give me a chance to see if there's anything I fancy. And what I'm capable of. I mean, I'm not getting any younger. It's years since I did any office work. I just feel as if there's a wider world out there and it's passing me by.
Well, I get that feeling at least 3 times a day. Nothing changes.
Go on, you wouldn't have it any different.
Well, if you're expecting me to admit to that, you're going to be disappointed.
And who do you think you are?
Barging in here, calling my lad a thief?
He stole me bike.
I never.
You took it from our backyard this dinner time.
He were in school.
Oh, so Percy Sugden's a liar, is he?
Percy Sugden's always had it in for Jamie.
Well, go on, ask him. Go on, tell her.
Well, go on.
Well, I came back to get my skateboard.
Oh, what were you doing down our back ginnel then?
A shortcut.
From school?
Oh, well, now we're getting somewhere.
I didn't take your rotten bike. I saw who did, and I chased him. I thought you'd be grateful.
What, just like I was when you mended me puncture, you mean?
I didn't steal it.
Puncture? What are you talking about?
Ask him.
I did take that bike. Why are you trying to blame me for something I never did?
Because you were seen.
In the ginnel, yeah. But did anybody actually see him take your rotten bike?
No, because I didn't.
So there's your answer.
I came round here because I thought it would be better if you dealt with him rather than the police.
Police? You've not been to the police?
No, because I thought you might be a responsible parent, but obviously you're not.
She didn't go to the police because she couldn't prove nothing except that she's a liar.
And you're a thief.
Get out. Coming round here accusing my lad of something he never did.
Just because you're too mean to pay a reward.
If I ever see you anywhere near our backyard again, I'll have the police round so quick.
Out!
I could have been hurt getting that bike, you know. I could have been killed even. Anyway, thanks, Mum. What's for tea?
There is no tea for you until you tell me the truth.
I have told you the truth.
Look, Jamie, this is your mum you're talking to. Now, come on. Out with it.
Jessie Wilcox.
Aye. I have bumped into her just coming out of the bank.
And what's she got to do with anything?
Oh, me and Jessie go back years. She used to be on my books at one time, a dancer. Never got further than the chorus, mind you, but she did all right for work, though. Pantos and summer seasons. Her husband was in the business, too. Charlie. He used to have a dog act. Charlie Wilcox and his canine capers. Taught one of them to walk the tightrope, you know. Of course, it wouldn't be allowed today.
Grandad, I'm not really interested in Jessie Wilcox. Or Charlie Wilcox, or his canine capers. I just want to know where you're staying.
Yeah, well, I'm coming to that, aren't I? Jessie and Charlie are running a private hotel now, back at the fire station. Just so happens they have a free room.
But I thought Sunliners were putting you up in a 5-star.
Well, they were. I mean, they still would, of course, if I wanted, but... no, I'll be much happier with old friends, you know. So much to catch up on. I'm really looking forward to it.
Come on. I'm waiting. What? Punctures?
Something I did for her.
She didn't sound very grateful.
Well, what do you expect coming from her?
Jamie, I'm not playing games. Now, I'm going to find out what you've been up to if I have to stand here all night.
I'll starve.
And then you'll only have yourself to blame. Now, come on. The truth.
I mended a puncture for her, and I mended a puncture for Wilton.
Mr. Wilton to you. Dozy Derrick, you mean? And they both had punctures. And how come you mended them?
Because they paid me.
And you wouldn't have had a hand in causing them in the first place by any chance. What are you trying to do, Jamie? Get yourself taken off me. Get yourself put in care, because you are going the right way about it, believe me.
Okay, I did the punctures, but I did not steal that bike. I wish my dad were here, he'd believe me.
I want to believe you. But what if somebody saw you and that cow goes to the police? You're in deep trouble, me and all.
Whatever anybody says, I didn't steal that bike. And if I did, don't you think I'd tell you? Because I'm starving and I want me tea. Why won't you believe me, Ma'am?
I believe you.
Go on, get chip pan on them.
He'll just let you out then, eh?
I don't have to ask Judy's permission every time I come out. Not every time.
Just as long as she doesn't come through that door like an Exocet missile, eh?
She won't. She's at work. Cheers, Jack. Are we still on for Friday?
No danger.
Let's hope he does us proud, eh?
Oh, he will.
He'd better. My life depends on it.
So what we're going to do?
When?
Oh, we don't want to stay here all night.
Who said anything about all night? I just said a drink after work.
Oh, well, if there's something else on.
I haven't, as it happens.
Neither have I.
Have you eaten yet?
No, I don't eat before I get home, not usually. I won't want my tea then.
Oh, well, if you're expecting.
Oh, I'm not. I told my mum I didn't know what time I'd be home. Do you want me to see what they've got?
Don't fancy stopping here.
Me neither. Uncle Fred could come in.
So?
Well, I don't want him to see me, do I? Not with you. He's bound to say something. I make me feel a right fool.
'Cause you with me?
Yeah? Well, no, whoever I was with.
Do you fancy a pizza?
Yeah, do you? I think I've got enough.
Don't worry about it. Come on.
Thanks.
What?
For being so understanding about me, Uncle Fred.
Your Uncle Fred has nothing to do with it, Ashley. I'm famished.
Yeah, I've just had a thought.
What?
About tomorrow morning. Now, you haven't forgotten the brewery's coming?
No, I haven't forgotten, Vera, no.
Yeah, well, just you make sure you're back in time. Because I know what you're like with racehorses. It'll be dinner time before you know it.
Hey, what's this then?
He's going to watch his horse in training.
Hey, what a good do. What time we going?
Where?
Oh, it seems it's run by a friend of his. Anyway, that's where he's gone.
Well, as long as he's not living under our roof. Keep me living in a tent on the Red Wreck for me.
Steve, he's changed.
Oh, look, if you think he ever fooled me for 1 minute with this old pal's act...
He's sorry for what he's done. I know he is.
Oh, yeah, and that makes everything all right, does it? We just forget it ever happened.
Look, we have two options here. Either we put the past behind us and just accept him for what he is now,
Says he is.
or we cut him out of our lives altogether. Which is not what I want to do. Look, I think he's made a really big effort, and I would like us to do the same. Please, for me.
Well, if it's going to make you happy.
It will.
Well, let's go out then. Make a night of it.
What, we've got the place to ourselves?
You don't think the lad could be telling the truth for once, do you? I mean, nobody actually saw him take the bite, did they?
No, nobody actually saw him do them punctures either, did they?
True.
Oh, okay, come on.
Oh, hiya.
Hiya. All right.
No, up, is there?
Afraid so, yeah. Compressor's packed in.
Compressor?
The air compressor.
What do you mean, packed in?
Oh, gave up the ghost. Kaput. Aye, did well to last that long. I mean, it was knackered when we got it.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is we need to find a replacement, and quick. There's not much we can do without a compressor.
What, how much is that going to cost?
Yeah, probably looking at about $5 grand.
How much?
Might be able to pick a second-hand one up if we're lucky.
Oh, well, that's a great start, isn't it?
Let's hope nothing else packs up for a while then, eh?
Well, it's not likely to, is it?
I wouldn't bet on it. I mean, most of the stuff over there was on its last legs when we got it. You see, Baldwin wasn't as keen to invest in the place as you two are. Well, no point worrying about that till it happens, is there?